I'm the CEO and co-founder of Crypto Index Series. What we're doing is we're providing more data, more tools, and more insight for crypto professionals. This presentation does not constitute any investment advice, just to put it out there. So any coins that you're going to see during the presentation is for example purposes only. Now, in the crypto trading world, in an e-exchange, we've got two screens. We've got a list of cryptocurrencies, and then we have the graphics. So this would certainly not be enough to analyze any crypto asset. And in fact, crypto exchanges are positioning themselves not necessarily to give a lot of information, but more as a platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. But that doesn't mean that there is no information about cryptocurrencies. In fact, there is abundance of information. There is financial data, news, pouring from lots of news agencies. There are the white papers that cryptocurrencies write in their early stages of their lives. And then there are the reports, the social media. There's constantly tweets coming in from social media from the CEOs, co-founders of the cryptocurrencies, and then the regulatory reports. So there is a lot of information, but they're unorganized and scattered. And with all this information, market professionals are trying to collect, classify, and standardize data. And that's quite a lot of work, actually, considering the various types of information that are flowing in the system. So with all this data, after collecting, they classify, they standardize in a certain format so that they can compare with each other, so they can quantitatively analyze the findings. And then hopefully they're going to turn the findings into a meaningful information. And then, of course, once they make up their minds about investing into a certain crypto asset, then they need to find the best price and manage portfolios. So basically, there's quite a lot of activities for any market professional to do before giving any trading decision. Now, of course, the lies also there, because with all these activities to be carried out, you need a big team and significant amount of time to carry out all these activities. In a big or in a normal size asset management company, you would have research analysts, investing analysts, trading analysts. You would have quantitative research analyst, head trader, and a data scientist to do all that for you. But if you're a lonely market professional or a professional trader, then basically you're again lonely star in the huge universe. And even for asset managers or crypto hedge funds, this is quite a big job. Clearly, you need a lot of people to manage the work. So we're introducing a solution for this. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make life easy for crypto market professionals. In our solution, we have a huge live coin data spanning 50,000 pairs. We have introduced an index universe, a real-time news feed, so you don't lose any news or you don't miss any news. Not only we're actually showing you the news, but also we're analyzing the news. And so we're scoring as to how positive or how negative they are. And we give you the power to create your own customized reports. And you can clearly manage your portfolio, and you can trade on multiple exchanges. At the moment, you can trade on Binance, Coinbase, and BTC Turk. So just to give you a bit of a flavor of the platform, clearly price discovery is there because it should be a part of any trading platform. But if you'd like to, say, track the market of BTC or Ethereum in Japanese yen, that's also possible. We've got about 25 different currencies that you can see, or you can convert the prices of the cryptocurrencies to. You can search about different types of assets, security assets, utility assets, or you can search the assets with respect to their volatility, their market cap, their technical characteristics. So basically anything related to data, price data is there. And the news, we have real-time aggregated news feed, news sentiment scores, and news sentiment analytics. So you can see how many positive or negative news are coming through for any particular coin or a sector. And you can also search all the news that are in your hands in the platform. We have also created a taxonomy so that each crypto asset has got an ID, meaning that you will know which crypto asset belongs to which sector, what kind of technical characteristics does it have, and from financial perspective, is it a payment token, security token, etc.? Is it a mineable token? Is it a stable token? So in the platform for almost 2,000 cryptocurrencies, you're able to see their IDs. We have also analyzed the universe in terms of from the perspective of sectors. So you're also able to see to which sector these coins belong to. And not only that, but also that you can compare apples to apples. So you can compare an entertainment coin to another entertainment coin. And you can make 24-hour, 30-day detailed analysis. And we have also created the indices so that you can take these as benchmark. We have performance indices like Big 50 or Big 50 index excluding BTC, or we have sectoral indices like technology, entertainment, education sector indices, and so on. And these give quite a good idea as to how a crypto asset performs with respect to the rest of the sector or the index. So basically at Crypto Index Series, what we're doing is we collect, normalize, and standardize everything crypto related for you. We create indicators and benchmarks, or in other words, we create meaning out of numbers and text so that you focus on your trading strategies and make better informed trading decisions. I'm happy to show a glimpse of the tool during the networking time, but if you have any questions, you're most welcome to send me email on gökçe.phillips@cryptoindexseries.com.
Hi everyone, this is Leyla Arsan. I am the owner and CEO of Tages. Tages is an innovation company supporting innovation, initiating innovations and consulting. So I'm going to talk about our latest innovation, PlasticTwist. First of all, I would like to share a video with you, a very short one, a very, very short one, and then I will continue with my presentation. Yes. So this is from the scene of the film The Graduate of 1967. It's here McGuire takes Ben, who is Dustin Hoffman here in this case, aside at the party and says he has one word of advice for him, just one word, and the word is plastics. In the film, plastics is understood to mean a cheap, sterile, ugly, and meaningless way of life. Boring almost by definition, the embodiment of everything about the values of older generation, which is very interesting, yeah? Okay, now I'm going to share my screen now with my presentation. Okay, so looking at the plastics, which was very fashion in 1967, nowadays, the plastics is a big issue. About 80 million metric tons of plastic are thrown into the ocean annually. And by 2050, in a business as usual scenario, to the oceans containing more plastics than fish, which is by weight, which is about 850 to 950 million metric tons. That is more than 16,000 Titanics or 2,000 Empire State Buildings, or the sum of total of the fish in the sea. And the entire plastics industry could be consuming 20% of total oil production and 15% of the annual carbon budget, which is extremely high. Nowadays, most plastic packaging is used only once and 95% of its value. And it's estimated at USD dollars 80 to 120 billion annually is lost to the economy after its initial use, which is dramatic, yeah. And the current economic models generate costs. Looking at the linear economy, recycling economy, secondly, they all generate costs and doesn't solve the plastics problem and creates more. It's a matter of use of resource. We have produced so much plastics products, so why not using them as a resource for the next one instead of producing virgin plastics? A so-called the new plastic economy by Economic Forum sets targets for the circular economy. So this is the new plastics economy, so-called, and there are three ambitions here. So the main three targets were fundamental redesign and innovation is 30%, the reuse is 20%, and recycling is 50%, which are the potential of plastic packaging market. The total reuse potential is 20%. Looking at the total reuse potential, you can see the type of different reuse, the different plastic type and reuse forms. And there are also calculations about the value of the plastic, to revalue the plastic. Although the calculations made according to these targets, which try to revalue plastics at the moment, there is still no meaningful relationship between the costs and producers and consumers pay for plastic and the global environmental impact and of the material. And I think this reflects a failure of the financial system. So we have to design it differently. So this is not enough. So the new plastics economy are setting up the goals. These goals are needed, but they should be achieved they should be achieved urgently. And it is sure that these goals can only be achieved by collaborating, creating awareness on people about the serious problems of the planet, and by creating a social impact. As you can see here, it's very important, the collaboration, convergence and redesign, innovation moonshots, close key knowledge gaps, and engaging policymakers. If we cannot get all of them together, if we cannot concentrate all together and coordinate, we will not be able to solve the solutions. We will not be able to create impact. And as Einstein said, we cannot solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. So the current economic approach wouldn't solve the issue. The approach could be on participatory innovation, new ways of produce collective intelligence in key sustainability areas, leveraging on open data, knowledge networks, open hardware, Internet of Things, by also innovative combinations of existing or emerging network technologies, which enable new digital social innovation, which can better cope with emerging sustainability challenges and achieving mass adoption and measurable global impact. So, plastic is cheap, flexible, and resilient, and there is more demand for it than any other material. If it was a diamond, there wouldn't be so much demand because it would be expensive. You never get worried when a plastic bag flies away from your hands. You do not run after, but if it was your diamond ring, would you behave the same? So the question comes, can plastic be like a diamond? The solution lies in alternative economic approach and tokenomics. Blockchain will be the solution infrastructure, and what we offer is PlasticTwist platform, monetizing and incentivizing the sustainable reuse of plastics by twist tokens. PlasticTwist offers a composite solution connecting the technological format with concrete diverse solutions to kickstart an alternative plastic economy. PlasticTwist platform brings together a supply and demand for recyclable material, but also for expertise and products. The core dynamic of the platform is the allocation and exchange of plastic tokens for material, knowledge, and commitment of individuals. The new currency is independent of the current speculative value of plastic. It reflects the dimensions that the material has in sustainable practice. So the blockchain environment here is needed to define this complexity transparently, which works on Hyperledger system ERC20. So plastic in its twist version is therefore an environmental asset that is tracked, measured, and verified, and such can be used by any interested user, who are the individuals, companies, industries, to demonstrate voluntary commitment for sustainability and environmental responsibility. If you are a corporate or an industry or an individual looking to empower environmental ideas, you can buying twists, spend them on the P-twist marketplace, supporting a maker who will give you products, give the PlasticTwist certification that your purchase has removed plastic from the environment, and collaborate to a local business and incentivize the use of clean energy in its distribution. Your contributions will be noted as endorsement in the PlasticTwist ecosystem, which along with the number of twist purchases can be used to reflect your environmental action. You can donate your recycled plastic products, which will represent a social benefit, or use it for your own business. So these products can be from recycled fishing nets or shoes for a community in need to a pet or sound water heater system for your building. The marketplace allows you to find you are looking for. So generating the token twist reflects the impact of future and returning to a cleaner environment. The more twist, the larger the effect. Firms, NGOs, and investors who are part of the PlasticTwist ecosystem will be engaging in a long-term project profiting from concrete uses of recycled plastic, as well as participating in both supporting the reuse of plastic waste and accelerating new circular uses of plastic. So plastic ecosystem offers investors quick access and overview of projects with large quantitative and qualitative results for impact investments. So in the context of carbon balance, we have got used to the fact that environmental calculations can include many factors. Here in PlasticTwist, we have 5 elements that we decide to twist the value: people, innovation, material, transport, and impact. So the platform have access to versatile reality of the material and a lively environment created for exchange that relates to an attitude towards for future. So both large companies that want to make their facility management cycle sustainable, for example, in small projects from NGOs, or startups can be related using generating token twists. So we call the token twist. So it's PlasticTwist, which is the token. So we are tokenizing the reuse of plastic with the aim to revalue the plastic by incentivizing it for the reuse of plastic. Virgin plastic will not be cheap anymore and will be very expensive, so that revalue the plastic by reducing the plastic waste. What we are tokenizing is actually plastic. We provide tokens for projects and products that allow plastic reuse. And the PlasticTwist platform is operated by Istanbul Blockchain Women Association, and we, the project partners, decided to provide assurance that the money we collected is 100% circulating in the PlasticTwist market. So we manage an account for all purchases of Twist token and the money transferred to users when they decide to liquidate a specific amount of Twists. Once a purchase transaction is completed, the buyer of Twist will receive the Twist in the PlasticTwist wallet. Buyers of Twist are requested to create an account in the platform to be able to receive the Twists and to start trading in the platform. It is unique, yes. At present, no initiative takes on the task of connecting, tracking, hence globally grasping the initiatives for the plastic recycling initiatives. And right now, at present, PlasticTwist is driven by the core participants of Horizon 2020 project. In the coming months, the first version of the platform will be released, and with the wallet enable first users to generate and exchange tokens while their material products or services become visible online. And nowadays, we are busy for cooperating with many institutions. And we are a consortium of 9 European partners where TAGES is leading the innovation activities and which is supported by the Commission. And Istanbul Blockchain Women Association will be in charge of the PlasticTwist platform operations. So thank you very much for listening to me, and sorry for the presentation accidents. And I hope we can discuss later in the networking session. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is Çağla, and I'm happy to have this chance today to exchange some information with you guys. And I would like to thank both Istanbul Blockchain Women, the Disrupt Network, and Women in Tech as well for that quite interesting and experimental event. It's like a challenge to me coming to the stage, going back to the seat, but I really enjoyed and I loved it. So the plan is that I'm going to be giving you a little bit information about MinaPay, like in a nutshell, and then I'm going to be moving back to my MinaPay launch, and you're welcome to join me for detailed questions over there. So coming to MinaPay, MinaPay is the first fully backed and blockchain-based mobile payment solution and the super application in the Middle East and North Africa region. You know, it's called like a sticker as MENA, and MENA region has a high population consisting of more than 80% of the population is unbanked. So all our aim and motivation when it all started was to provide with an alternative for the population who are out of the financial inclusion. So what we started with is the payment solution that we offer on blockchain. And here MinaPay stands for connecting new potential consumers with the digital economy and offers the first blockchain-based super app platform. And within our platform, the MinaPay, users in the finance and entertainment industries can meet their needs without a need for another application or a bank. And as having the payment application as our main feature, besides that 24 hours and 7 days money transfers and online payment experience, our users can join remaining 6 features within MinaPay. We are actually offering different investment alternatives when we're talking about the digital assets like cryptocurrencies. We have a small marketplace where you can buy and sell and invest in different cryptocurrencies. As well, we have another feature where we have tokenized stocks, and we call it the partial stock investment feature of us. So throughout the shares and stocks listed all around the world in different exchanges like the Nasdaq or the Hong Kong exchange, our users can buy partial stocks and invest in them through MinaPay. So it works like that. If you want to invest in, let me say, Apple stocks or Microsoft or Tesla stocks, you don't anymore have to invest in like $1,000 US to buy minimum one lot, but you can just invest with small amounts with the partial tokenized stocks within MinaPay. Another feature comes for the young generation, I would say, especially. We have different features working in the game industry. So there's a small marketplace where our users can buy different game coupons or e-pins without the need of a credit card or a bank account. This is the digital marketplace for the gamers. And plus, we have integrated MinaPay to Twitch application, that big streaming platform. And our users, once connecting their Twitch and MinaPay accounts, integrating them, they can have their donation to their favorite streamers using MinaPay and using the QR code payment. We have recently, I would say, developed our social store. We call it the social store, and it is developed especially for the influencers within the digital social world and KOLs. So it's like a digital marketplace, and the social media influencers, they can open up their own stores over there, and they can present their services. They handle within the social world, and they can as well get their payments through that social store application as well. This is like a new segment of a feature and a new segment of customers within MinaPay. So purchasing gift cards, game coupons, digital stocks, or digital different assets like cryptocurrencies, and having the chance to make peer-to-peer transactions, as well as making payments at MinaPay merchants, all in one application. And this is why and how we do call MinaPay a super application. And what it differs is the blockchain infrastructure we have in MinaPay. So briefly, I would say we are digitalizing cash with our stable cryptocurrency and offering a gateway for the merchants and users all over the world, for the merchants to onboard new potential consumers who are either unbanked or out of the financial inclusion. And for the users, there is a bunch of different services and products offered MinaPay. Coming to very briefly to the stable currency we call it the Mina Cash, and one Mina Cash always equals to $1, so that there's no worries while you're making a purchase or making a payment or a money transaction. You are never affected in a bad way for the volatility in the price. So briefly, this is all about MinaPay, and you are very welcome to join me at MinaPay launch for more detailed questions. And thanks a lot for the opportunity.
I'm Ayşegül from XYZ Technology. Today I'll be speaking about our projects, especially the relation. Okay, is it fine? Yes. Especially the relation between the blockchain and the crowdfunding. I'll keep it short as soon as possible. And who is XYZ Technology and what we are trying to do? Let me try to explain. We are Istanbul-based fintech regtech company established in 2018. We are a team of engineers. We have a background in the finance, financial technologies, and we have academic people inside. We love to combine the technology, science, and we like to redesign the traditional systems, especially in finance. Okay, I think there's a problem. Yes, I think you can see now. These are our solutions. We have anti-money laundering for the cryptocurrency exchanges. Today, I'll not be speaking about it. The next one will be the crowdfunding platforms. We are also making consulting in the blockchain projects in the real sector, like logistics, international trade. We'll also be speaking about the next generation of the crowdfunding. So you know that crowdfunding is an increasing trend under the alternative finance headline. There are two types of crowdfunding: investment-based ones like the equity, real estate, or the lending, and the non-investment ones are the reward or donation. It's always increasing from the since 2030. The bulk size of the market is the peer-to-peer lending, but equity-based crowdfunding is getting more space each year. What we are doing is we are providing white label crowdfunding solution. We have designed this project as a three-phase one. The first one is the white label equity-based crowdfunding. So you can specialize anything you need the platform. It's always regulatory compliant. We follow all the regulations worldwide. So it's a turnkey solution. So there are low initial costs, fast implementation. It's adaptable to all regulations, and we are ready for the secondary market and the digitization. Now you'll see a sample of our platform. We try to use an international UI UX designs, and we have a manager panel on the background. So now let's jump into where blockchain meets the crowdfunding. I'll be telling asset-backed security token crowdfunding and the secondary market. We have digitization solution. We can digitize shares, dividends, real estate, anything asset-backed. We are offering security tokens and in various protocols like Ethereum, Hyperledger. We have secondary market, and we have the custody management. We are trying to remove the inefficiency of the old system in the security token offering and from the traditional systems. These are some samples. We have two layers. First layer has smart contract insights. The second layer allows you to do trading. This is digitization process after crowdfunding. We are following the ERC20 and ERC1404. This is Shareholder Portal. We have three roles here, mostly. We have the shareholders, the owner of the platform. You can transform and make all your transactions very easily. And there is secondary market after digitization. We have a bridge solution. There's an order routing system. We have trading platform where you can buy or sell your securities, and you can use the cryptocurrency exchanges. We have a matching engine. And if you are not a licensed security dealer, we are offering you a peer-to-peer secondary market. These are our some samples from our trading platform. And we use the Ethereum token structure. We can also integrate with any kind of equity-based crowdfunding platforms worldwide. So these are the summary of the advantages of the blockchain-based crowdfunding. It helps you to more secure platforms, much faster, low costs, increase the efficiency. There's much transparency than before. So more or less, I'll try to explain the benefits of blockchain in crowdfunding. Thanks a lot. Meet you in the event area.